actually be recorded. We could already tell that the 6 millivolt versus 9.5 millivolt difference is very apparent, although that's not really what we're testing for right now. We're trying to find out if the Shure is really bass heavy compared to orthophones.
Hey,
Another way of looking at it is if the orthophones are actually neutral compared to back in Audacity. The top recording is done using the Shure M447 comparable in volume. The only things we're going to try to compare between the two is the balance of bottom is orthophone. And here's something that I noticed, and I'll just say this now so you can try and pick out the sounds when you listen to the comparison. The orthophones, the one at the bottom, definitely have more clear highs and possibly more clear mids. Okay, I just want to pause it for a second. It was about right here. Listen to the hi-hats at this point, and you'll probably notice the difference. Yeah, check it out. In my opinion, the hi-hats are definitely more in front with the orthophones compared to the Shures, and I think with the Shures, the bass actually is a bit boomier. Again, this is a little bit subjective just because I'm listening to this on headphone.
Stylus for if you can find a replacement stylus for this, you can also replace it with N447. This is one of the most common type of stylus available
on YouTube, but still for DVS. In the day I used to experiment with all different types, loads of different ones. Tried to, I used to really love the Stanton Trackmasters, Stanton 500s, Orthophon nightclubs and that sort of thing. And Stanton seems to have just basically got out the game. As far as I can tell, they're not really big in the cartridge market anymore, which is a real shame because they did some good products. But so since I went to DVS and I wasn't really playing vinyl anymore, the only time I ever really played genuine proper vinyl is when I'm doing like 45s sets, all 7-inch singles, that kind of thing. So for me, my priorities kind of shifted with DVS in that all I really wanted was good tracking, and towards was the 9.5 millivolt output, so they're nice and loud output. Totally happy with it. No issue with dealers that I buy gear from. I can't get hold of Styly at a moment's notice all the time, and some places aren't stocking them anymore and that sort of thing. So that's the only reason I've been looking outside of that for something else. Now, what do you look for in this day and age when it comes to cartridges? Styly, well, stands are out the window, so we look at Orthophon as an alternative. Now, Orthophon, I've always liked their designs. I love the Concord style cartridge, even the OM cartridges. It's that nice pointy look, a lot easier to see exactly which groove you're going for on your vinyl when you point a little bit better from that point up. It gets it threshold and so on, which is fine. They track really well, which again is the main thing. They do track, and they've got all the advantages of this sort of Orthophon design. You've got this low, you see where you're putting it on vinyl. I got them directly here in the UK, and they came with these Evolution head shells, which are rated probably best to say they're an acquired long, which is quite nice. Gives you loads to grab on different vinyls together, but they do work perfectly well. They have a tip for they connect your cartridge to your tone arm and they work. That's really all that matters. but if you're going to mount these on a set of test shells, wherever, then they'll do perfectly well for you. So frequency response is slightly lower than the 44.7. It's 20 hertz up to 15 kilohertz rather than 20 to 17. And you can kind of hear that. I've been A/Bing with some vinyl today, listening to the same piece of vinyl on once with the MF7s and once with the 44s. The Shores are a bit brighter, so if you're playing with regular vinyl, you do want to kind of maybe do a bit of a comparison. Rather than do a comparison on YouTube with all that horrible compression and stuff, what I thought I'll do a proper comparison.